Hey guys, Ken Ward with Central Marketing Solutions, a small business support network, with my good friend Jesus from Yearly Media in the back of making sure we all look good and do the best we can here. We are here at the first annual Katy Made Katy Cares golf tournament. It's been an amazing event. We're wrapping it up, and I'm actually here with the man with a plan, the person who created all this stuff, Dr. Jerry with Katy Cares. I want you to kind of tell us your story and how it happened, and this is what you've built is amazing. So thank you.
Yeah. I can't. I'm getting credit as the co-founder, but in reality, my daughter is the one that really did it all. I mean, so my daughter's Allison Stark, and Allison is married to Jared. He's a major in the Army, and he got out, and they were in Katy, Texas, and he was working, and she, was a stay-at-home mom. Right now, she's got 5 kids, and so
Wow.
she just was driving by, and she recognized that there were some homeless moms, and as she started to, think about these moms, and she stopped and talked to them, and found out they were experiencing what's called situational homelessness. Many of them had been domestic violence victims, and many of them were suffering financially, and they were living out of their cars. And she's like, "What do you do? How do you help moms that are experiencing that?" And I pastor a church, and I've started nonprofits. And my daughter came to me and said, "Dad, how do you start a nonprofit?" And so, I mean, I
happen to know how to do
I happen
that.
to know how to do that. I started the church that I pastor, and so she just came to me and said, "Hey, Dad, can you help me help these women?" So she was really the passion and the heart and the soul, and she's a lot like Crystal in here, and she just loved the ladies and came alongside them and got to know them and helped them and let them know that they were valuable, they had worth, that they were not their circumstances. That
Right.
they weren't defined by that. Right. They were defined as God's beloved, and they were precious in His sight, and she just loved them, and I just came alongside her and helped, to be honest with you. So
that is amazing and impressive, and it's, I think, with the thing that I get right off the bat is, if you raise your kids right, they're going to give back more than you ever imagined, and if you do that right. So I think that what I like about what Katy Cares does, essentially they have a holistic approach to healing. What I see is they don't just give ancillary Band-Aids. They actually say, "Hey, we're going to help your mom, but we're going to help the kids, because at some point that kid's going to be something of value that's going to give back, just like your daughter did with you."
Yeah.
So congrats on right off the bat raising a great kid.
Thanks.
And I'm sure she's raising 5 great kids as well.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's impressive to me from what I've done with my world to learn how nonprofits start.
Yeah.
And how they grow, because when you look at this, y'all are, I would consider, like a mid-sized type nonprofit. You're not tiny. I do business that just one person started last week.
Yeah.
I've done large. I've had national stuff, but you're in that mix that you have enough reach to impact more people.
Yeah.
But you can only do that for as long as you can with financial support, which is why golf tournaments exist, and why galas exist, and why
so true
businesses exist to help others.
Yeah.
So I think part of that is why, and I know why businesses should participate with Katy Cares, because I'm a part of it, and I'm a business, and I do it, and I see the value. But what are the key points that you believe that a business will get out of partnering with Katy Cares?
Yeah, I think more than anything, there seems to be in the DNA of most businesses is that we're not just in it for the money, or we're not just in it to make a profit or to look good. They really want their employees to have a sense of community and ownership in the place. It's almost like a theology of place. You start a company, you have this sense of what you offer, you care about your community, you connect with your community. And I know that people who are looking for goods and services and companies in which to do business with are looking for companies that do care about their community, that are engaged in the community. I know I am.
Yeah.
And
well, I think that's where I think if you
so
look
that's
at any
important.
business,
Yeah.
If I know if I give you $1, you're going to give % back to someone else that is going to help that's going to help someone else. Especially if I experience it myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I understand it, and I see it, and I love the fact that I think that businesses, especially the Katy area, they see it, they believe it, and it works everywhere in Houston, not just Katy, but it's communal, and you build a tribe, and then you build a tribe, and your tribe grows. You know, so and I think that y'all have done an amazing job here with your nonprofit. Like I said, we've talked to a few people. If you watch the videos we created today, you're going to see some stories from Dawood and from Crystal about how they help people and what Katy Cares does. But you know, talking to the person who helped create it, is your daughter still involved and stuff?
They were relocated because he's in the military, and so they've had to move.
Now sure.
So,
Dad, by the way, would you continue this while I'm gone for a
well,
while?
let me say this. I mean, Katy Cares, like any nonprofit, at its core, are the volunteers, are the people that you can inspire with your mission and vision to come alongside you and make it a reality. Yep. You can want to make a difference till you've got nothing left, but it is amazing, I think, Dawood and the leaders who are at the core casting this vision that is incredibly compelling. And people say, I want to be a part of that. Yeah. And I think
I want to do what they're doing.
I want to make a difference. Yeah, I want to do what you're doing. I want to make a difference because I see the need, and it's the volunteers. Yeah. It is amazing the people that are willing to give up time, talents, and treasures to make a difference.
Love that.
And I love the fact that Katy Cares is not just, I mean, it's like a trickle coming off a mountain, and it's got all these tributaries, and all of a sudden at the bottom, it's a raging river.
I love that.
And all I was a little trickle at the top, and then people kind of added to it and gave to it, and pretty soon it's a raging river at the bottom. And I'm just amazed. I'm amazed at the difference they're making. I'm amazed the lives they're touching. I'm just amazed. And it is all about the people who catch the vision and are a part of it and say, we want to make a difference in the lives of these single parents and their precious children. And it's the future, you know.
Well, so you heard it here. If you want to make a difference, you want to be part of the rowing river that's flowing through Katy with Katy Cares, contact us, contact Katy Cares. We're going to have information on the videos of how you can be involved from a business perspective, how you can do monthly donations, how if you need help, if you're part of that 20% of the women in Fort Bend that need us, I have to say us, even though it's not me, I feel like I'm part of the family already, let us know. We're going to get a way to reach out to you and help. But most importantly, just spread the word. That's how it starts. Thank you so much.
Hey,
I appreciate you,
Doc. You.
Thank you so much for everything you're doing.
No, appreciate it.